Association on Thursday. We begin with the defending champs taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. No Kyrie Irving, no Marc Gasol in this one. J.R. Smith picking up the slack with a season.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for Atlanta, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. For the Hawks over the last few years, they've brought in some faces and tactics from San Antonio. Shaq, are they really the San Antonio Spurs East, as we've heard in recent years?
Well, Coach Budenholzer was a former San Antonio Spurs assistant. They run a similar motion offense with spacing in the ball movement. They're not the Spurs yet because they don't have any players that can create
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's the... And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game. I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And so in the game for the Hawks, Teague out there with Ian Clark. That's Thabo Sefolosha. That's Johnson. And it's Olynyk in at the center position. Here's Mr. Clutch. Offline with his 3. The Hawks trailing. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Sefolosha. Teague up top. To the left wing. Here's Clark. The offensive rebound.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
No good for Mr. Clutch.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock it out. And that's a punch to the jaw. This game, as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kind of plays, even in a close game.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. T kicks to Sefolosha. Feeds it to Clark. To the wing on the left. They set the screen. Sefolosha passes to Clark. On the wing, Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Luis Scola.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
On the wing, James. Olynyk is covering. Here's Mr. Clutch. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Love comes in for Luis Scola. Smith checked in for LeBron. And Irving subbed in for Jared Bayless. Down low, T. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The first one falls.
It's been a great game tonight for T. He has 8 points.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Okay, eyes up front, guys. Our fans are really liking what we've done so far, and so am I. Let's go through some things. We're being unselfish with the ball, and it's working. All the scoring opportunities have been coming because of the passing on that end of the floor, and I want to see that continue. But we've shot the ball well.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Cleveland. Scola comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Kyrie Irving. Atlanta also making some changes here. Johnson comes in for Paul Millsap. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Kent Bazemore. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Scola. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. And you take a look at Smith. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Channing Frye right there behind him. He's another player that shoots it extremely well from outside.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
And the first one at the line is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here's the fast break. Sefolosha leading the way. Misses from short range.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. You know, even though he missed that